Hello, internet. Today, we're going to be talking about the highly anticipated Roblox game, Alone. If you're a part of the Roblox community, chances are that you've heard of this new Doors-like game that everyone's been talking about. However, after playing it, I must say that I'm very disappointed. Let's start with the gameplay, or should I say the lack of. In Alone, you'll find yourself aimlessly wandering around a house, scavenging through desks for items such as flashlights, candy, medkits, and batteries, as you complete fetch quests given to you by a man on the phone.
Hello, kid. You might not know me, but my name is Bill, and I'm the watchman of this mansion.
The only time you'll face any real challenge is during one of the many fetch quests where you have to run or hide from a strange, cockroach-like monster hidden in the basement as you search for the gas to get the generator back up and running. But even then, it's not much of a challenge, and the scare factor wears off after the first few encounters. The game's lack of real gameplay is a huge disappointment, and it only takes about 2 minutes before you realize that the fetch quest is all that you have to do in the game. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Alone heavily borrows from the Doors design. While I understand that the developers may have wanted to use the success of Doors to gain popularity in the Roblox community, it's frustrating to see the same style and design in yet another Roblox horror game. As a Roblox horror game enthusiast, I crave something new and unique, and Alone fails to deliver that. Sure, the game's graphics and UI are impressive, but that's not what a game should solely rely on. The core of a game should be its gameplay, and Alone simply doesn't have that. As of now, Alone is an overhyped horror game that only gains traction due to the lack of new content from Doors. Unfortunately, other developers are trying to make a quick buck by creating subpar games like this. Alone, as it stands, is just an unfun walking simulator demo. The last thing that really annoyed me was the random loud noises they used to get a cheap scare out of you. I don't mind when games do this because it's usually followed up by something worth the build-up, like a fun monster chase or something along those lines. However, in Alone, the game just teases you throughout the whole experience with these random bumps and bangs with no real payoff. This was just a lazy and cheap way to make a game feel like it had more to offer than it did. To be fair, Alone does have good graphics and voice acting, but that's not enough to save the game from being a short, boring, and repetitive experience. Plus, there's no real playability. Once you beat the game, there's no reason to come back. In conclusion, I wouldn't recommend playing Alone. There are plenty of other horror games out there that offer a much better experience. Don't fall for the hype, save your time and money for something that's actually worth it. Now, before I end this video, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think I'm overacting? Is the game better than what I say it is? Or do you completely agree? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.